Anthony Ferraro, Dan Mancina. Two blind guys collide to bring you Four Bad Eyes Podcast.
Dude, watch where you're going.
I don't want to do it.
What?
What do you mean?
Stop. I don't.
What do you mean? Wait, what did you just say?
I said watch where you're going.
Why?
Because you just collided with me.
You again.
You again.
When did we collide?
To bring you Four Bad Eyes.
Oh!
Ah!
The intro.
I thought you were doing deaf poetry for a second.
Another NA.
What is non-alc?
Mm-hmm.
Keep it non-alc. You been on a break? Was it sober October you went through? Did you go all
No way, dude. No way. Halloween, dude. Always getting turnt on Halloween. No matter what. Costume or not. Costume or not. I smoke a lot of pot. Just kidding, I don't smoke.
I got this zit on my face.
Me too.
Dude, and I can't pop it. I've just been like...
You can see it if you can see.
Yeah. I got like a real
I've been trying to get
unicorn.
mine. Should we do what is it, Dr. Pimple Popper episode and just pop our zits? Some people would
be
really
on the Patreon.
Some people would really like that.
People are really into pimple popping.
Yeah, Heather is. My lady is.
Yeah, my sister and mom.
Gross.
My sisters and mom. Both my sisters and my mom.
Like watching the.
My sister. No, they would pop all my zits when I was a kid.
Yeah. I don't like having my zits popped. It hurts too much.
The back ones.
Yeah, any of them.
My sister used to have this tool she would use. I'm not even kidding. It was like this metal thing.
Some special tweezers that were like.
No, it wasn't a tweezer. It was like a metal rod, like with a flat end, and you would like push it on the skin, and it would pop the.
I think she was using that for something else. A dual purpose.
Well, it was used on my face.
Yeah, popping zits and taking rips, dude. Popping zits and doing tricks, dude. That's all I did.
Smoke a blunt and a pancake.
You're getting served at the park today, dude.
Yeah.
Blunt monster got you.
Monster got me
Couple
good,
times.
dude.
Slipping out.
That blunt monster. I slipped from the top to the bottom.
Straight to the side. There's no stopping yourself at that point.
Oh, it's just, and then you're like, what did I do wrong?
Yeah, there's no. Once you get on top, there's no saving yourself. Skateboard.
It's fucking zit. Sorry.
Pop it. Let me see it.
Dude, you ever
I'm
have...
gonna pop mine on my microphone and get more of my scent on here.
I used to squeeze my face like in class.
Middle class.
In high school and like middle school. I just like, I would forget that there was people around.
Oh.
And I would, it was bad. I would start like anxiety.
The Anthony kid's always popping his zits.
Oh, it was bad, dude. When I was a kid, I used to pop them and then smell them.
Yeah, you can't be doing it in public like that.
You ever smell it? Oh,
no.
Gross.
Ooh, I
did that as a kid. Weird things.
My brother used to eat his boogers.
I used to eat my boogers.
Alex used to eat them.
Yeah.
You used to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never a booger eater.
The boogie monster would get you.
So one time he had a cotton ball stuck up there.
No way.
And like, there was like weeks went by, and his breath was like so bad that my parents took him to the doctor. Like, what is going on with his breath? There's something going on. And the freaking doctor went up there with some tweezers and pulled out freaking cotton ball that he jammed up there.
A cotton ball was deep
in there and just stuck.
He used tweezers?
The doctor did to get him out.
How far up his nose did he have to go?
I don't know. I'm assuming pretty far.
The nose is a really sensitive area. Like once you go up far, you can only imagine. Like a COVID test even, they like hurt.
Oh yeah, that's intense.
I was terrified to get the first one because I have a deviated septum.
Ugh.
So I was just scared.
Yeah, it's like a weird mix between pain and like tickle.
Yeah, and then you tear up. You ever broken your nose?
it makes me go like half cough. You know?
Yes.
Ever what?
You ever broken your nose?
No.
It sucks.
It needs to be shaved off a little bit.
Italian.
A little big. Sink the Titanic with this thing.
Italian schnoz.
Schnoozoo.
Oh man, yeah. And then I've had zits though, where I was afraid to, as a kid, that I would pick my face and then I would feel a zit. And before I picked at it, I would already think it was like at the point of no return, but it actually wasn't that bad visually, but it just felt way gnarlier. It's like reading Braille. And I would pop it so bad, like squeeze at it so bad that it would feel so inflamed and stuff that I wouldn't go out because I had that much anxiety from it.
Thought you had just a big
targets all over me.
Yeah, and I didn't get too bad of acne in high school or anything like that. I was lucky.
Yeah, I used to get the back because the sweating from all the training from like wrestling and stuff. You sweat so much, and
does the sweat make it worse?
Yeah, when you sweat a lot.
I don't know. I mean, I'd be skating every day.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't get them.
Probably, I feel like that's better for your skin. Like you're like pushing everything out.
Maybe because I sweat a lot, and then I would have to shower with like that antibacterial soap.
That.
Yeah. I think that did.
That could mess with
that
something.
definitely irritated my skin.
Yeah, definitely irritated.
Kid.
Like dry it out, and then it's making more oil than you need, and then you get messed up.
Yeah.
Like the face wash does that.
I'm so bad with what face wash you're supposed to use.
Unless you use it, you have to use it every day.
It's such a scam.
Yeah, it's a scam. I don't like doing it.
It is a scam because your natural oils from your face you're supposed to produce those.
Yeah, you want that.
It's such a scam.
It's a scam.
Oh, hey, Tommy.
Tommy's here.
Tommy's here.
Take it from me. I had the worst acne in high school, and I tried every proactive,
All of them?
All of them. All it did was make my shit worse.
Yeah. Did you ever get any of the crazy side effects from that stuff?
No, I never took like medication.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I knew people that used to get crazy depression from the acne pills and stuff. Is it? I used to think it was Acme.
Acme?
Yeah, those two things are awfully
different.
Similar.
Sounding.
Yeah. Similar sounding
Acme.
words.
Yeah.
Acne is kind of gross, and then Acme is where you buy food.
And I had a friend named Amni. Swing and a match. Never mind.
Oh man. Yeah, no. Those pills were crazy. They used to make.
And he uses. Yeah.
What are you saying?
I don't know.
No, I want to know what.
No,
what
it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. I was thinking Amni. Amni was the name of the. What's the name of some of the stuff? What's the big one?
Proactive?
Is that it?
Yeah, Proactive was the one you'd see all the commercials of.
Sheckler. Was Sheckler on there?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
all the
Sheckler
all
was
the celebrities used Proactive. We're on the Proactive commercial.
I don't think it was It was Adam
Bieber?
Levine from
Levine?
Maroon 5.
He was on it. There was some other ones though.
I'm pretty sure Sheckler had one when he was in his MTV kid phase.
Definitely, he probably got a lot of money to do that ad.
Oh yeah.
Proactive.
Make it, baby.
That's funny because I used to, when I was a kid and had the bad acne, I used to, when I would watch TV and those commercials would come on, I used to think that's what I needed and it was going to cure me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the most expensive shit. And it's like, I don't know. I never got it though.
Dude, you know how I cured my severe pizza face?
What?
I'm an expert on this stuff now because I literally had the worst. I tried all the, face rub stuff, Proactive, whatever you name it. But I ate nothing but fruit for a week straight.
Really?
I only ate like apples, mangoes for like
that helped.
5 to 7 days, and it completely cleared.
That did it?
Wow.
It's your diet. Like, no one believes
It is your...
Dude, every single time I eat pizza, I get a zit 1 to 2 days later. Like, guaranteed.
Oh, 100%. It's the grease
Pizza
and stuff.
does it to me, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why I have this zit, because I had some Jersey pizza.
Yeah, you got the Jersey pizza. You tried pork roll finally.
Pork roll.
But hear this out. Through my research, in acne, it's all like the doctors, and like they will deny that diet doesn't. They'll say there's no evidence that proves diet causes acne. It's like it's like, yo, if you have a pizza face, like either like go fasting for like a week or just eat fruit and vegetables. Like nothing, like don't throw like dressing on your salad, just like eat and like it's
I
believe
like
it.
dressing on my salad.
And to be clear, we are not doctors. We are not telling you what to do.
Yeah, not telling you what to do.
we're not trying to be a Joe
doctor.
Rogan podcast, dude.
No.
Oh man,
I got sucked into the Joe Rogan for a while.
what, just doing everything on there?
Listening to a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, all the.
But some of it I still do, like the fasting and stuff for sure.
I actually never mind. It's too like. Oh man.
The mighty powerful JRE.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yepper doodles, dudes.
Did you have social anxiety as a kid?
I mean, I've always, it's typical stuff. No, I wouldn't say anything real like that.
Yeah.
Typical, self-conscious.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I used to think like certain clothes would make me like look skinnier or be cooler or something. Like I would be so self-conscious.
Yeah, I never got into the clothes thing. I never really cared about what I wore.
Now
I wouldn't like,
Yeah, now I like wearing different stuff, but I was so all I want to do is fit in terribly. I was probably that kid that would put his freaking tongue on
the pole, frozen pole.
Did you ever do that?
Yeah, I've done it.
Did it once. Never forget it.
Yeah.
Little skin ripped off.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I've got I never went full contact. It's like the tip and then
Yep.
rip it off.
Yeah, ripped off. I'll never forget it. It was one in town. Spring Lake Town. I was a little kid, and I just remember seeing it on a show or something.
Yeah, Christmas Story.
Yeah,
something.
it's like that's how influential you are as a little kid. It looked fun on a movie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I was alone when I did. I was walking home from
You're
somewhere.
by yourself.
Yes, that's
Oh,
why
that's
it's so weird. I remember it so vividly. I was walking home from town, and it was really cold out, and there was a pole there, and I was like, oh, let me try this. And I remember I did. I was like, ow.
It's real.
That hurt.
It's funny.
Yes.
It's a real thing.
Really weird.
We should do it for Bad Eyes one day. Just go
No.
do it. That'd be a funny one. Whoever
I don't
puts
wanna do that
more
ever
whoever
again.
puts more of their tongue on the pole wins.
I don't want to do that ever again.
It's got to rip it off, dude.
Whoever loses more tongue.
Yeah, whoever has more tongue on the pole.
Oh, God.
What could do to our canes? We have to get a metal one.
Yeah, you need a medal.
I gotta remember that. I'm gonna do a post of that. on
Just
my-
do it on a flat bar.
for the flap.
Yeah, the flat bar.
What does he say in Dumb and Dumber? He does it. He's like, ooh, frost.
I
And he
keep
does-
hearing that movie, and I watched it as a little kid, but I don't remember anything. I gotta rewatch it.
That's
It's
a
classic, huh?
That is probably a good one to watch, actually.
Timeless, right? It's a lot of
Yeah, it holds
audio
up.
too,
Yeah.
dialogue.
Yeah, it's just funny humor and talking. That would be a good one to watch.
Yeah, I haven't had any nothing good lately.
Yeah, and I haven't been hyped on anything, watching anything yet. Just rewatched all the classics. All the, I think I already said it. Wedding Crashers and Old School.
Oh yeah.
Did show my son, my cousin Vinnie. He was hyped on that.
You showed him it?
Yeah, he really liked it.
What's your favorite scene from that movie?
Oh, too many, dude.
There's too many good ones,
Too
right?
many good ones, yeah. I mean, all the courtroom scenes are all good.
One of my favorites is you stick out like a sore thumb around here. He's like, and she's like, no, he says that. She's like, me, at least I'm wearing fucking cowboy boots or something. And then she's like, I wonder how the Chinese food is around here. And he's like, Chinese food? All you fucking care about is Chinese food?
Yeah. My favorite part is not that good. I don't think saying it is when he's in the courtroom and he ruins his suit.
Oh,
and he kept getting in trouble for wearing like a leather jacket and stuff. So he went to the one store, and he goes through this whole monologue about how the store had the one store was closed because they had the flu. The entire store had the flu.
I'm not making this up, Your
I
Honor.
had to go to a secondhand store, and I wore this ridiculous thing for you.
For you. And then when he's
That's
like,
my
the scene, the one courtroom right before that, when he's like, I thought I told you to wear something nice. And he's like, or wear a suit. And he's like, you were serious about that?
Yeah.
You're like, what? Best actor.
And I didn't
dude.
like the monologue that, what's her name?
Lisa Tomei.
Tomei, is
Yeah,
that it?
yeah.
She goes in.
Marissa Tomei.
Marissa,
Tomei,
yes. My biological clock is ticking. She goes into a huge
Oh.
rant. But then his comeback to that is just like amazing.
Oh,
I didn't like it as a kid. And he's like, could you
It's-
possibly pile on
yeah, more
any more shit?
When she's freaking out about the sink, right? I think that's what starts it.
Yeah.
And then one more scene, I got it. It's my favorite. Is when she's like, "Picture this: you're this beautiful dough idea, and you're prancing through the forest, and you go and you're thirsty, and you find a little brook, and you go and put your little dough
Put your little deer
dear
up
lips to the brook, and bam, a motherfucker hits you right in the head with a shotgun bullet, and your brains are all on the floor.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. You think that deer's gonna give a fuck what kind of pants you were wearing?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
Good
good.
movie. If you haven't seen that movie,
Yeah,
watch it.
I will forever. I can watch that movie over and over.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see Joe Pesci when I was here. I thought we gotta probably go in the city, huh?
Mm-hmm. No, he's in Jersey.
Is he a Jersey?
Yeah,
guy?
he's a total Jersey guy.
Oh snap!
He plays golf around here sometimes.
Yeah, he goes to the track too.
Oh, the track. That's where we
Yeah,
gotta go.
you gotta go to the track
Mhm.
next time. That's a great place. It's fun. It's kind of sad though.
Dude, we used to have a little horse. It was like the
You had a whole. I think you told me this. Your dad.
no. Where close to
sorry.
where I grew up was a racetrack for horses, but they had the it wasn't just, I don't know what you call it, where they're pulling the little chariots.
What
So
is
it's a one person. I think it's chariot
Mhm.
racing or something, but it's just one person in a little wagon thing, and the horse is pulling it. But it was always fun. It was dope because it would be, what is it, $1 beers and like $2 hot dogs.
Oh yeah.
So we would go there, get a couple drinks, and eat for like dirt cheap, and then bet on a couple races. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, gambling.
But it was definitely half depressing in there for sure.
It is. It's sad.
It was all like degenerates in there.
Mm-hmm. It is.
wasn't
Yes.
anyway. That's why I was like, damn, there were like cool people here. It'd be really fun. But a lot of it's just like really drunk people.
I was just gonna say, guys that have started drinking like at 9 a.m. when
and they
got
know they
there.
can get $1 beers here, and they're just getting hammered. And then at the end, when it's all over, the whole ground is covered in tickets. You know, like the tickets for that you get printed out with
Yeah.
the numbers on it. Just like trashed in there. You're like, jeez.
I get so overwhelmed. I went to a racetrack. It's like the only reason I went is because it's like one of the biggest ones, Saratoga Springs, in New York,
Mm-hmm.
and we went there because we stayed in that town for my bachelor party.
Mm-hmm.
So we went one day. It's like the biggest race of the year. Dude, we went. I got so much anxiety because they start like asking you like what you want to bet on and stuff. And I don't know anything, dude. Like I know nothing about racing. So I just was like, oh, put like $2 here, you know? And my one buddy ended up winning like, I think it was $400.
Mm-hmm.
But we were all leaving, and he didn't feel like waiting in line because the lines were huge, and gave his ticket to some guy, and we left. Yeah,
Damn.
because he only bet like $20.
Damn. I would have been in line.
I know. I was
Bet,
like,
yeah.
dude.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That guy was stoked.
Oh,
Got that
yeah.
ticket.
You ever have a random thing happen like that where someone gives you something?
No, I've had a couple people buy like Heather and I dinner. You know, like pay your tab anonymously. That's cool. That's about it.
You've had that?
Uh-huh.
That's cool. Yeah.
Like it happened it happened like within a month, like twice.
Really?
Like, what is going on?
That's crazy. You guys are just out to eat, and then you go to pay, and they
yeah,
said,
say, oh, actually, somebody, I picked that up for you.
and the person, did you ask where the person was to like thank them?
Yeah, but they said no, that they already left. They just wanted to do it anonymously both
Isn't
times.
that crazy?
Yeah, it's cool. I forgot.
I want to do
I
that.
actually forgot about that, but yeah, I got to pay that one forward.
Yeah, you always have to. Like
Yeah.
when I got the guy paid for the Dunkin', I was like, I gotta do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget when me and Kelly were on the road trip, the busking tour. We're in North Carolina. It's the second stop, and we're in Asheville. We're on our way to Asheville, North Carolina, and we're in like bumblefuck, and we're so tired. Like Bruce Springsteen was around somewhere, and we were driving. Kelly was driving for so long, so tired at this point. Our car is packed. We're about to go 10,000 miles, like across the country in 7 weeks. And then we stop at this gas station because Kelly can barely drive anymore, and we're gonna stay somewhere that night. And we're like, how are we gonna? She's like, how am I gonna keep driving? Because I'm so exhausted right now. I don't know how I'm gonna make it. We get gas. We park the car. Kelly puts the gas in the tank, the thing in there, and then we walk inside. We're like, we're gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Go use the bathroom. Come out. The gas, like the attendant that worked inside was outside, like changing the garbages or something.
Mm-hmm.
And when we go to the counter to pay for it, we got like water and stuff, and we were going to pay for our gas. The lady was there was a man out there in a truck, and he wanted me to give this to you guys. And it was just not one, but $200 bills.
What?
Dude, it was mind-blowing. We were, like, shaking. Like, we had no money. Like, we were pretty broke. And it's like, we were shaking.
Yeah.
I was like, who the hell, like, did this? She was like, he's right out there, blah, blah, blah. And I run out to, like, thank him after we pay for our stuff. Gave the lady, like, a huge tip. Like, I don't know why you didn't take this type of thing. She's like, oh, honey, that'd be bad karma. Like, that's just bad karma. I'll never forget she said that. I was like, damn, like, New York, someone would take that or something, you know? And like, run out. Kelly makes direct eye contact with the guy. He's in his truck. We're like, yo, like, trying to wave him down. And he just speeds off into the night.
Dang.
It was epic. Like, and then the next day, our car broke down, and we had to buy a new car.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, little did we know we were going to definitely need that $200 and a whole lot more.
I wonder if you, like, just won the lottery or something.
Dude,
you know, what if he just hit, like...
Well, that lady would have known.
I just mean, like, in general.
Oh, in
like,
general,
you know, like,
yes,
you won, like, a big chunk. Like, I just won
dude.
10 grand or something.
Oh, that was just an epic moment. I was so flustered.
$200 cash. Dude.
That's a lot of money.
Giveaway, yeah.
Like, $20 would have been like, whoa.
Yeah.
But it also would have been like, why?
I thought you were going to say you paid for your gas, but... Looked it up, dude.
Yeah. That was a...
I hope I have $1 bajillion. I can do that all the time. Or like the people who always do, like... They'll go to either a fast food place or a gas station and just pay for, like, the next, 100 people behind them or something.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What?
It's always cool.
You've been there? Oh, the videos?
No, it's always see them.
Yeah.
Somebody paid, put down $5,000 at, like, McDonald's and just paid for, like, the whole day.
That's
like
Mr. Beast.
Like an hour. Does he do that?
Yeah, that's the stuff he does. And, dude, I saw a video where 50 Cent, shout out 50, he went to a McDonald's, like, in the hood, like, I think in, like, his old hood in Queens or something, and he gave $5 grand to every single worker, cash.
Damn.
Yeah. That's sick.
Yeah, that's tight. Yeah, that's cool, dude.
Good day to be working at McDonald's.
Bless you.
God bless. Salute.
Hey, because I didn't know about Mr. Beast until the other day when we were hanging out at the mall and you were telling me about him. How do you know his videos aren't just paid actors and they just give the cash back, like, when the video's done? You know what I mean? When he goes up to random people and he's like, do you want $1,000 or give 10,000 to someone else? And then, like, they hand him the 1,000 and, like, the video's over. They give it back. And
I think because it's a sponsored, like he gets sponsored by companies, and what he's known for is like investing all that money back into like whatever he's doing.
Oh, true, because he's always at like a Target or Walmart, so he's got like that.
Exactly.
Stamp in
So
the
he's
background.
working with Target or something, you know.
Yeah.
Get this out. I feel like that would get around pretty quick too.
Yeah, especially
You know,
you
like
can't
Mr.
do that. It
Beast
would,
didn't
it would,
actually give him the money.
dude. People are always trying to debunk our blindness. Like, if
Yeah,
a
that
guy's
would
giving
get
out
out.
thousands of dollars, that would, you know, people would be like, and it's fake.
Yeah.
People would blow it up real quick.
Is that his main thing? That's what he started doing?
I don't know if that's his main thing. I don't know much about him.
I've seen a few people. I don't know if I've seen him because I'm not very familiar with his stuff. But I've seen videos of like a guy kept coming up on TikTok who would be like talking to a waitress and like, how much should I tip you?
That might
Is
be
that not
Steve will
some-
do it.
Okay. He's like a real smooth talking dude.
Young, really young.
He sounds younger. But he's always like, yeah, how much should I tip you? He's like, oh, I don't know, 20%. No, come on. Like, what do you think you're worth? What do you think you're worth? And they'll go
Yeah,
up.
I
They'll be
don't
like
think
$20,
that's
like
Mr. Beast.
$50. Be like, that's it? Come on, you don't think you're worth?
I've seen.
All right, 75. And like, all right. So you sure? Yeah, I would have given you 300. And then like gives them the money. Yeah.
What do you guys think about YouTube banning the dislike button?
That's a good question because TikTok just added a dislike button.
Did they?
Yeah, for comments.
Oh, for comments.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can dislike a comment.
YouTube has the dislike for comments.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can still dislike a video. However, when you click a video you haven't seen before, you can't see the amount of dislikes. You can see the amount of likes.
Okay.
So just the creator can see the dislikes. So there's still a dislike button?
Yeah, and it drives me crazy personally because I use YouTube a lot, like when I'm fixing my own car, and I'll look up YouTube videos, and one way to instantly know if a video is bullshit is you just see a ton of dislikes. And you're like, okay, great. Like this guy is not giving good information on how to replace your.
But that could also be troll. I can't go by those. I don't like that metric, the like metric. It's hard.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's a lot like that, I figure it can give you a sense. Because I mean, there's always going to be people who are just going to hit it just to hit it, dislike button. But if it's like, 1,500, 2,000 dislikes, then like there's got to be some truth in that, right?
Yeah, I agree. But it's got to really affect the mental of like huge creators on YouTube, or they're just.
I mean, by that point,
Yeah,
I'm sure you're pretty.
you don't
over it.
care.
Yeah.
Or people really try. Like, I don't pay attention to the dislikes, but I had a little kid ask me one time, "Oh, how many likes do you have?" And then the next question, "How many dislikes?" I was like, "I don't know."
I've never heard that read out when I go through my videos. It doesn't tell me.
I guess it's
Yeah.
different for your type of content. Like,
I don't think so.
you guys just kind of spread positivity and entertainment. So like, but it's a lot of people like have clickbait videos where they're put like a ridiculous cover image and say like, oh, like homeless man finds $3 million on the ground, and then you watch the video and it's like 10 minutes long and nothing actually happened.
That never happened. It's just clickbait.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then like, but you used to be able to see like a ton of dislikes. And you'd be like, oh, okay.
This is.
I don't need to waste my time watching like all this.
You know what's
And-
funny now that we're talking about? I'm thinking about it. I remember, my first video that got like over 1,000 views on YouTube. Like I put up one of my matches from, Portugal or Azerbaijan actually in a world championship, and I beat this kid from Japan, and I like slammed him. Like it was a really good throw, and I was like really proud of it. Put it up. Got all these likes, and there was like I think there was 1 or 2 dislikes, and I'll never forget it. It was like the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, like why?
Dislikes.
It hurt.
It hurts, dude.
Hurts at first.
Especially when you're first getting into.
Yeah, the first
social
one always
media,
hurts
and
the
you're like,
worst.
"What's going on?"
Whoever dislikes your guys' videos is just an asshole. But
Yeah. I mean, you could not like it. I got some pretty bad videos on there.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, we got a lot of dead air this episode, huh? Drinking our waters.
Drinking my NA.
Same. Keep drinking at the same time.
No, pauses are good.
Reset. We should pull up. Didn't we have a comment from a?
Yeah, we did. Kami had a question last
You
time.
remember what?
Oh,
vid
yeah,
that was?
I remember it too.
I screenshotted it. Hang on.
Okay.
Sweet.
Got a question.
Yeah, see who it's from.
From a viewer.
This is from
It's from Instagram.
Oh, this is good. We can have time to read the name too, because I never remember to write the name down. I forgot to tag my homie from the park on my video the other day too.
Oh yeah, Damien.
Sorry, Damien.
Shout out.
What's his name? Damien Z. What's his handle? I did not. Surprisingly.
It's Tommy sneaking him in tonight.
Dude, no, I'm actually
It might be your feet.
It's got to be Dan or maybe your feet.
Is it your feet?
It's your feet. My shoes are on.
I have my cashmere. Your cashmere shoes.
Slippers.
It's freezing in here.
It's not cold.
You got cold.
You know me, Ants. Like if I was farting, I'm the kind of guy. I'm just like, yo, my bad.
Yeah.
Probably that foam on that microphone, dude.
Anyway, so this was Drax Doll
Drax Doll.
on Instagram. Commented on one of your clips, skateboard related. He says, "I'm curious, guys. Is it easier to skate indoor parks than outdoor for the echolocation?"
Well, I don't use sound too much except when there's people skating around me and listening for their board to come towards me to be able to dodge it. But that is harder indoors because of the echo, and sometimes you just can't tell what's going on. If you're in like a big space and there's like more than 10 people skating in there, dude, you can't hear anything going on. It's just all it's too much stimulus going on. So
I cannot
let's say outdoor. I mean, I prefer an outdoor park in just skating generally, just because it's nice to be outside. But
I 1000%. The only time I can do an indoor park is when there's not a bunch of other skaters there.
not too heavy.
Because when you start hearing others slapping boards and if music gets thrown in the mix, it's game over.
Yeah, indoors always music playing.
It's really scary when sound gets taken away from me when I'm skating. It's just weird because there's something about when you hear your trucks hit the ledge or whatever you're trying to do. I don't know. I rely on that kind of. I don't use echolocation when skating, but those sounds are just.
Yeah. I'm not like the sound for that. Doesn't help much. I'm more of the anxiety of hearing people coming and stuff like that. Because then I can't hear. Because normally I can hear everyone in the park. When I'm outdoors, someone's rolling by or whatever, and I'm be able to actually respond to anything that happens. But indoor, that's just thrown out the window when it's just flooded with, a bunch of noise. I'm just sketched out.
I do love skating modern after hours. That's the only indoor park I enjoy that I know of.
But that one gets so loud.
Oh, so
You've heard
loud
it
because it's
sometimes
huge.
when it's-
Yeah, I can't skate it when it's really crowded. That's why George is the man.
That's a big peeve of mine is music when I skate. I hate music playing when I'm skating.
Did you ever skate with headphones in?
No.
When you could see?
Never, no.
So you don't like when people have like a speaker at like when you put on music at your house and skate?
Yeah, I don't like that. Or if anyone even has just like a little boombox at the park outdoor, I just don't like listening to it because I listen to it, and then that's all I'm listening to. So I can't concentrate on skating.
So that annoys you when we put music on at your house when we skate?
A little bit. I mean, that's mellower, but yeah, I don't enjoy that. I would rather skate without music. But
yeah. That's interesting. The like far away music doesn't bother me as much, but yes, at the park, it is really annoying.
If I'm trying to do something, of like, even if I'm like driving in a car, I would prefer, even if it's a long drive, I would prefer to have no music and just people talking.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I don't like, because when it's on, dude, it's all I can concentrate on is the music playing.
Well, yeah, it's one or the other for me. I can't talk and have the music on in the car. But if the music's on, I like to just chill. I'll fall asleep, though, pretty quick.
music up really loud at like a house party. I don't like that.
I hate that too.
I like it low in the back, just like background noise, and people are more focused on talking than
College parties were the worst, dude.
bars nowadays. You go into like a bar after frickin' 10 a.m. and the music is just crazy. It's like, I don't know what's going on in here. I don't like it.
At TCNJ, where I went to college,
I'm an old man.
the parties where you would go to these frat houses and you would go in the basement and there would be a DJ. And it was so loud. You couldn't hear anything. People were like reading each other's lips.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so lost. I'm bumping into death poles, like death pillars in the basement and shit, like trying to look like I'm not blind still.
I think people are better at reading lips than they think, you know? I think a lot of that is visual.
I think
People talk.
interacting in a bar is very visual.
Oh, yeah.
I can't, if I'm not like in contact with the person, like touching them physically a little bit, it's hard for me to focus in that really loud bar area.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, the closer I am, the easier it is to hear and stuff, but it's so...
I like old man bars. Like,
yes.
Call them up north bars in Michigan, where you go in, there's like 3 old dudes at the bar.
It smells like old stale cigarettes and whiskey.
Yeah, no windows.
No, just
dark in there.
Oh, man. I like outdoor bars, like where you can chill outside.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
That's really nice.
Patio.
Like by the water.
Always going to the patio.
Patio's the best. Especially in like loud restaurants when they have the outdoor option. I'm like, ooh, nice.
Yeah, way too hectic.
Yes.
Good question, though. Yeah, but I don't use the echolocation for like finding obstacles and stuff like that. It's more just people flying around.
It's the first time I've heard echolocation used to describe something humans do. It's usually I haven't heard that since science class.
Bat.
So that's what bats use, right? Just like wow.
Mm-hmm.
This episode is brought to you by Clusive.
Clusive!
Clusive.io. How do you spell that, Dan?
CLUSIV.io.
What is Clusive?
Clusive is the first online e-learning platform designed by the visually impaired and blind for the visually impaired and blind, as well as, I guess it's not just for them, it's also for businesses, right, Anthony?
Big businesses with lots of mullahs.
Mullahs. And it's designed for them for Clusive to actually make their work environment and their online things and everything they do, from Excel, any programs they're using, and make that actually accessible and usable for the visually impaired.
I hear 2 things here, Dan.
Yeah. Business. That was business, Anthony, right there.
The first one is that this is what I'm getting from this. The first one is, if you're sitting home and you're blind or visually impaired and think there's nothing out for you in this world, and you think there's no meaningful employment, think again.
Correct.
Ask your counselor. Is that right? Would you say I'm right?
That's 100% right. Ask your counselor. You could be sitting at home working from home.
They'll teach you. Don't be afraid of Excel and spreadsheets and all those crazy Microsoft things and things that Bezos and Bill Gates and all that. The second thing I'm getting here, Dan, is that if you're a big company, don't be scared of the blind and visually impaired.
Yeah.
There's no reason to be anymore in your workforce. There's no reason to be scared of hiring a blind person.
Clusive has the solution.
Yes, thank you, Clusive. They will give you the tools to work with this blind and visually impaired individual, and they will also make it so you do not feel any anxiety working and having them on board.
Thank you, Clusive.
Click the link.
CLUSIV.io.
Yo, let's get back to it. Yeah, bats use echolocation. Is that what bats? No, bats do not sound like that, dude.
Yeah, they do.
That maybe their wings.
No, you hear them.
Have you ever heard a scared bat? That's
like
a pretty
that.
good bat. That was
squeaky.
a good, yeah.
You can throw stuff in the air and they'll like fly at it and try to get it. Throw like a tennis ball up.
No way.
They'll like go swoop at it. Man, that's not a bug.
When I spoke in Phoenix at the resort, there at the bar outside, there was all bats flying around.
Yeah.
The top one, and someone asked the waitress, they were like, "What's up with the bats?" I think she was gonna give them like some answers. She's like, "Oh, they just come around."
Yeah. I have them. They're all over by my house.
So they use
Hear 'em all
a
over.
scared bat though. There was a bat in my house one time, and it was stuck in my sister's room, and she was freaking out. And my brother, he goes in. It was me, my brother, and my cousin Jack, and we go in and we're like trying to get this bat out of the house. And all of a sudden, my brother's going to like grab it or something with something, I think. And all of a sudden, it goes, ah! Like
Starts
makes
going
this
crazy.
crazy sound, and he goes, oh! And we all like run away. Oh, it's so scary.
Dude, Heather when she went to school in Michigan State and was renting a house. And it was kind of a dump. And the one day they came home and there's just a bat hanging from like the lamp in the living room. Like had to call the landlord. And then same thing, they went in the basement. There's like 3 bats just flying around.
Oh, do you know bats actually aren't blind? It's a misconception.
They can see.
Yeah, they can see.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
They don't see very well, I don't think.
Yeah, I think they're visually impaired.
they're
legally
visually
blind.
impaired, yeah.
Legally blind black. Do you use echolocation at all in your life?
No, I mean a little bit.
I only use it
Not-
unintentionally.
Yes, it's not to the extent of like a bat, or like
No.
where I'm like walking around making the noise like some people really use it like that to actually navigate. I'm just using it to like yeah, I'll hear that I'm getting close to like a pillar or like a wall. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
more like instinctual of like, oh, there's something there. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. For me, it's if I'm like walking at night and all of a sudden you hear your voice bouncing off like a tree or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know something's there. You
It
don't know
is-
what it is.
It is a really cool feeling because it's not, you don't hear it, you feel it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like an actual feeling.
Tommy, here's a
It's
Google.
really interesting.
Can you Google the creator of echolocation? Because my mom went to Pennsylvania College of Optometry and he came and spoke one time.
It's Daniel.
Daniel
something.
Kish.
Yes.
I think
that's
yes,
it.
Daniel
Yeah,
Kish.
Daniel Kish.
Can you
He's
Google
like the
him?
OG dude. He'll like come and provide training for you and like do it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
You
Yeah.
can hire him to
He-
come and
I
train.
think he can go so far as ride a bike using
yeah,
echolocation.
he can cruise around.
That's why. So you know about Daniel Kish?
They did like tests with him too to like see how small of objects he could do. Like they were putting like literally just a pole in a room, and like they measured like how skinny of a pole that he got down to. I don't remember. It
No
got pretty
way.
small.
Can he be like far away and do the echolocation and
I think kinda
decipher where the
far.
object is?
Yeah, that's kind of what they were doing. Like, where's the pole in the room?
That is crazy. I had a buddy that could make that sound really loud.
Yeah, I
The
can't.
pop, like
Yeah, it's more of a pop.
it's
yeah.
like with your tongue and roof of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to do. My buddy would do it so loud. It would hurt your ears.
Yeah, I get too focused on me trying to make the noise
Yes.
that I can't concentrate on what it's bouncing off of.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. I totally agree.
I just hear it in my mouth and in my ears, but I'm not hearing it in the distance.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's cool. Daniel Kish.
It'd be
yeah.
really. I wonder if it is a thing you could hone in on. You think so?
Yeah, I think you get better.
Like
can get
reading
better at it.
Braille?
Yeah, I think so. I think after a certain age, I think it's really good to learn as like a kid when
Do-
your brain's still forming because you can.
I
You can
wonder.
use that plasticity to like use more of that brain that you would be using for sight
hmm
and strengthen that and use more of it for the echolocation.
I wonder
as a
if someone who's not
Who's
blind.
chomping? over
Tommy's
there?
eating pretzels over there.
Hear you chomping.
Get off the
really
mic, Bucko.
good. Snack time. dude. We're not putting him to work. now.
No. We didn't feed him tonight.
What do you want to know about Daniel Kish?
What comes up about echolocation? Type in Daniel Kish echolocation.
Daniel Kish uses echolocation by listening to the reflection of sound waves to navigate in 3D space. He can even ride a bicycle.
Oh, there's
There it is, bike.
In addition to being an incredible story of perseverance, this is a perfect phenomenon for a unit on waves.
Sound waves.
Sound waves.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
So waiting for you to tell me something.
I know.
Tell me something we didn't know yet. But yeah, no, that was.
We pretty much knew everything.
Can you look up like? Can just Daniel Kish train?
Yeah, Daniel.
Echolocation.
Yeah, learning echolocation.
I remember watching videos back then of him like it'd be like a person sitting there blindfolded, and then he would hold like a sheet of glass, like a 2x2 sheet of something like on their right side and be like, okay, make the noise. Okay, where's it at? And
Yeah.
I think it's on the right, and put it in front. Which that I'd definitely be able
Yeah,
to tell. That's something like that. But
he came where my mom went to school, like did her master's after like I was diagnosed and everything, and then after the court case for me to get transportation and go to school, she got the scholarship from them. So he was one of the seminar speakers. He came and did a whole seminar when she was in training, and I think they had to do that like with the blindfolds. I would love to get her on here and talk about that because she's a fully trained O&M instructor.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
O&M, baby.
Yeah, him, and there's another guy, Mike May, who did the whole GPS thing. Remember did you learn about the Braille note with the GPS? It was crazy. This guy would take groups of people to like Ireland, like totally blind adults that wouldn't have like great O&M, and he would train them and help them navigate, and they would do like full excursions, only blind. They were like very like militant, like independent, like wouldn't accept any help.
Yeah.
And it was incredible. He did like all these crazy trips.
Super ACB.
Yeah, super ACB. No, like more NFB.
I feel like ACB is the more they're the more militant ones.
No,
They
NFB
don't want,
is.
No, they're the ones that like don't want Braille on money and stuff.
Oh, that's true. Okay,
think
yeah.
it's like
And
they're like
NFB would want Braille.
I feel like
money,
NFB
yeah.
is getting a little more
It
extreme.
was funny when I did the surfing for blind thing, surfing for vision, with all the blind people. There's some NFBers there, and I think actually the new president of NJ was there for NFB, and she goes up to speak, and there's like these crazy step things to get up there, and she's pretty old too.
Yeah.
And someone's like, "Do you want help?" And you just hear no, like real strong no.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
I felt proud. It's really good.
NFB,
Find anything on training, learning echolocation?
Yeah, so basically, like, no one really taught him. He just kind of figured it out on his own. Here, I'll just read this excerpt here. He went to mainstream schools and relied almost exclusively on echolocation to orient himself. Though, at the time, neither he nor his mom had any concept of what he was doing. There was no one to explain it. There was no one to help me enhance it, and we all just kind of took it for granted, he says. My family and friends were like, yeah, he does this funny click thing and he gets around. They called it his radar. Navigating new places, he says, was like solving a puzzle.
Wow. It works. I'm sure it works really well. But like I said, you get into a loud area. Like I wonder if he gets really disoriented in that, or if he can use all of that sound too.
And does he use a cane?
I think like when they were talking about when he was a kid, he doesn't like he wasn't using it.
Yeah.
Because they were saying solely off of his radar.
Radar.
There's he's got in his TED Talk video, he's got a cane.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he
he
uses
still
one
rocks
now.
one.
But
He does
yes.
like hikes and all that stuff.
There's
too.
video of him riding his bike, like just like any normal person would, just hold both hands on the handlebars.
It's going pretty fast.
I want to hear
wearing
it.
his helmet, of
In
course.
a helmet. Yeah.
I wonder if you could hear it. The echo. That's wild to be able to ride a bike.
I think he is an advocate of the cane.
Yeah, he's got to
'Cause
be.
I think I saw a video of him teaching a kid who didn't want to use his cane, and then he like took him to this like spot on the sidewalk that was just like a straight drop into a hole.
Oh my god.
And he's just like, see, if you didn't have your cane, like you're not going to be able to echolocate and hear that.
Oh,
It's not going
okay.
to pick up a hole in the ground. It's only what's in front of you.
So he's saying it's not like an end all be all, but
Yeah.
it's a really good tool to
Very good tool.
enhance your
Right.
mobility.
Right.
That would help me because, dude, my town has this thing where I don't know.
Reach out to him.
I would love to have him
Yeah,
on
that'd
here.
be
Oh,
really
that's a
cool.
great idea. Great. I wonder where he's from.
Tommy,
But-
look that.
Yeah, look up where he's from or where he lives.
I think he's from a city, like a city, like
Yeah, I know.
Montebello, California.
okay,
Oh, it's from
okay.
All right.
Cali.
Cali guy. Who else is there? Yeah, I remember doing mobility lessons. That shit was scary.
Yeah.
I had a few instructors, but one was really tough. I talked about her, Betsy.
Yeah,
she was
best.
tough.
Betsy Ross too.
That's
Oh yeah, we were talking about her on the 4th of July.
Yeah, we were. Oh man.
Betsy.
What's up, should we,
He was a singer too. Did you know that?
Is he?
who? Daniel?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to jam with him.
Yeah. Get him in the studio, in the basement.
Yeah.
There was another young kid who got pretty popular for that too. Like a younger kid who was.
For what, Echo?
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
There's a lot of like OGs in it's crazy that no one was doing echolocation before him. I wonder if people were
Right.
just not knowing what it was like him. And so he's like known as the creator of it.
I feel like he's known because he makes that noise.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He's actually making the clicking.
He developed a tool to be able to use it like whenever
more
he
than
wanted.
just going off of sound. Like when I use it, I'm not clicking. I'm just like hearing like the sound of my feet.
How do you
sound
hear?
of my feet crunching on the drive. I sound of drive voice.
How do you hear?
It's from a poem by Zach Bryan.
Isn't that a singer?
Yeah, he has like this dope poem at the end of his new album, track 32.
Really?
It's really dope. He's talking about like heard my feet crunching on the drive. Heard my feet crunching on the ground. It was just sound of drive voice. I just love that for some reason.
What, he just talks?
Yeah, he's just talking like a little guitar playing in the back. I'll play it for you later. I mean, you might not be into it. It's kind of like
I like that
it's
kind of
like
stuff.
emo-y, but cool.
I appreciate poetry. Writing a song is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do.
That's it. This one made me tear up the first time I heard it. I was like, oh, it's really cute.
That's a good song is when it moves, like it
Yeah.
grabs emotion.
Yeah.
I remember the first concert I went to where it really hit me. Like it was the Beacon Theater in New York City.
Mhm.
And it was Tedeschi Trucks Band.
I'm not familiar, but all right.
But you don't need to be. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But so Derek Trucks actually is descended from he was in the Allman Brothers Band after like Dwayne Allman died and stuff. You know the Allman Brothers Band, right?
Yes.
Okay. So incredible guitarist, one of my favorite. I'm at this show. Me and my buddy get tickets last minute, and we take a train into the city and then take a cab to the show, and we get there just on time. We didn't have tickets, actually, now that I'm ready, and bought them outside of the show. Like last minute because it was sold out. We were just like, screw it, let's just try it. And the guy sold us real tickets. We go into the show. We have like we're against the wall, basically. But this theater, you can't have a bad seat in it.
Mm-hmm.
And they start playing, and midway through the show, the singer, dude, she's so incredible, his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And I just started like, she was singing a blues song, and he was playing like the licks behind her, and I lost it. Like I could have like, I could have cried tears of joy, like the emotion and the feeling of the sound, like the sound waves and stuff. I felt like I was this little tiny like atom being like compressed by all this stuff, like sound of music. It was insane. It was so emotional.
Yeah, dude. I never liked. I'm not a fan of like like you are of like guitar.
I know you're not.
I don't like. Yeah, like
It doesn't get you. Like
it doesn't get me, dude. But the one time it did, we saw Tom Petty, and who opened for?
R.I.P.
Who sings "Low Spark for High Heeled Boy"?
Oh, freaking
80s.
Traffic.
No, not. Did they change their name? Can you Google that, Tommy? Low Spark of High Heel Boy or Low?
Is it?
What? It's like a huge band back.
Yeah, I think it's. No, it might. It's not Traffic. It's
There's more words in. The
Yeah,
title.
what's the name of that band? Shit.
Tommy's gonna pull it up.
I know what band you're talking about.
But dude, he
I
was
really like the
ripping
guitarist.
the
He's
guitar,
so good.
and we were sitting on the lawn at Pine Knob, the outdoor theater and it was just like I was like, "Dang, dude, that movement."
They have another song.
Insane. Yeah, they have a couple big
That's
ones.
a banger. They're so good at guitar.
That's
That got you?
That's the only time I like really was like, "Wow, that
What
guitar
part of
is
it?
amazing." I think it is that song.
What
Spark on
part
High
of
Heel Boy.
it?
There's a guitar solo in that song that is epic.
Okay. I need to hear it eventually because I need to hear what got you.
Got me, dude. I was like, "Damn, that is sick."
Because
I was like, "Wow."
pretty crazy things happen in the basement.
Every time I go to a concert, I'm like, why do I not go to more of these? Like it's so live music is just the best.
Every time I go to a concert, I'm like, we should just go on tour with follow the band around.
I never wanted to do that. That sounds like a lot to me.
No, not like that, but I'm just like
city to city, follow Fish around.
You can I'm like, I want to go see like concerts all over.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I just want to see.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said no, not follow the band.
I thought you meant follow the band.
No. I did say that, but I don't mean that. I mean like, I just want to go to shows like every weekend or like every freaking
venues.
That's another beauty of a show. It's not even just the music. It is like the venue too.
Yeah.
Because there's beautiful venues like the Gorge in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be incredible.
Depending on the night and the energy of that room.
Exactly.
And the people. Yeah,
every show's different.
I just can't handle how many drinking. When I'm drinking, I'm always drinking at a concert, and the amount of times I have to pee.
See, I don't drink at concerts.
It is like the most annoying. There needs to be a better way. Dude.
Yeah, you need just like a pee like
and
a hole at the bottom of your seat or something.
Whizzinator.
Whizzinator.
Thing on you. I don't know, dude. It is like.
Just get it depends.
It ruins
like the
my
adult
experience. Diaper. Just a diaper.
Having to pee at a concert. Especially being blind, I will add that. Because
I gotta take someone with me because it's insane.
You're lost. I feel like when I have to pee and no one else says it around me at that moment, when it's like, and you'll hold it for a long time till it gets to like, I've been at shows where I think I'm gonna explode, where I'll literally just I'm like, I might have to just pee right here.
There's 2 methods to drinking at a concert. 1, skateboard all day, don't drink water, dehydrate yourself.
That's dangerous.
Just drink, and then you want to pee. Number 2 is you got to start like at least 2 hours earlier and start drinking heavy in the beginning, and then you'll pee a bunch. So you'll be peeing literally every 10 minutes.
You do, yeah.
And then after like an hour of that, you're pretty much dehydrating yourself again. Pee a bunch, then you go to the concert. But we always end up going and tailgating in the parking lot for 30 minutes or whatever, half hour or an hour. And then I'm just like, oh, now I have to pee every 10 minutes. That's just
I was at a show. I think I don't really drink at shows anymore because I was at a show one time in Maine with my buddies. We went on like a road trip and then went to like a couple different concerts on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
And we're at this show and it's the encore and I had a few beers and I didn't even have that many beers, but like I was a little tipsy. I wasn't like really drunk,
Mm-hmm.
like I wasn't hammered. And it was from like standing up with my legs. I stood up with my legs straight too long. Like the knees weren't bent.
You locked.
I locked out, dude. I learned that lesson. The locked knees.
That's hilarious.
Oh, it's bad, dude. And all of a sudden, it's the encore. So all these people are lighting up cigarettes around me and like joints. So there's so much smoke going in my face.
Yeah.
And I'm like consumed by it all. And all of a sudden, the world started spinning, dude. And I didn't even hear the music anymore. And someone saw my face. Like I did not look okay. And I was like 19, 20 years old, I think.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was 18. And I was just spinning like wonk, wonk, wonk. And the next thing I knew, I woke up on my buddy's like hands. He had like caught me falling backwards.
Oh my God.
And like people were like, yo, is he good? And everyone's like, yo, he's fine. Like leave him alone. Like so many people. And like it was so overwhelming. I was like, oh, that was not okay. And that's the only time it's ever happened to me. Like at a show.
Your knees were locked.
Dude, my knee. And someone told me, they were like, dude, I think your knees were locked too long.
Bend your knees.
Yes, dude. I remember. And then my buddies at shows would come behind me and like give me the little foot to the knee, back to the knee. Yeah.
Wait, is that a thing? Your knees locked?
Yeah, I swear, dude. I swear.
I thought you were just saying like you started walking and your knees hurt.
No. If you lock your knees at a show, dude, and stand up straight too long, it's something with like.
No way.
I swear, dude. Either some burnt out like hippie dude told me that at a show.
Your knees were locked.
No, dude. This is a pro tip. Don't lock your knees at a show.
That is
something with the oxygen, or like your blood flow or something. I don't know, dude. But Tommy, can you give that a goog?
No, hang on. Who sings? I think it might be
who
Traffic.
sings Low Spark? Did you find it out?
What? He's too busy eating pretzels over here.
Low Spark of the High Heel Boys.
I know. I didn't know what you were saying. I
Who
didn't want to
sings
interrupt.
that song?
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah.
Los.
We were
like
ranting.
Los, like Spanish for.
No, like
No,
LOW.
Yeah.
Low spark
Oh.
of the high heel boys.
I heard like Los.
I think
like,
it's
like
David.
Los Angeles.
Who's in that band? David.
Oh, when you say it, it's gonna hit me.
David.
It's a song by Traffic.
It is Traffic. Nice, Anthony.
Thank you.
You want to hear the song?
No.
No,
I
we'll get
just
bored.
want to know who's in the band. Who are the guitar
Who's
players?
the head singer and guitar player?
David Mason. Is he in that band?
I wouldn't know the guitar players. I would only know.
I want to know who it is.
Is that Steve Winwood?
Yeah, Steve Winwood. Yes,
Yes.
and someone else though. There's one other person.
Steve Winwood and
Who else?
Steve
Winwood.
Winwood, Jim Capaldi, Chris
Oh.
Wood, and Dave Mason.
Dave Mason. Yes, I was
that the guy?
right. I was right. Thank you.
is that the guy shredding the licks, dude?
Yeah, Dave and
Winwood?
Stevie Winwood. They
Okay.
both shred. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Steve
That's a
Winwood.
great show. Where did you see them?
He just opened for
Tom Petty?
Tom Petty. Yeah,
Wow, big
it
opener.
was the last year. he
That's
was
like
alive.
sometimes where they could open for someone big. Not Tom Petty. Tom Petty's amazing. He was
Yeah.
incredible. But R.I.P. They could open for someone and like it would be a better opener than the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I was
they're-
amazed. I was like, damn, these guys are
They are headliner band.
right. Yeah.
So that's
I mean,
cool.
yeah, the '80s they were huge, right? They were like, yeah.
Traffic, huge.
Yeah.
They had another song that I really liked. I forget what it's called, but whatever.
Yeah.
That was it's a good one. Alrighty.
All right, go see some live music
Yeah, go live music.
or listen to.
Yeah. Go check out my track.
Yeah,
COVID Train on
COVID
Spotify.
train, baby. Hop on the COVID train.
Anywhere.
Email dan@forbadeyes.com or
Anthony at forbadeyes.com. And
sorry for the
yeah, sorry for the pretzel.
It's so loud, dude.
That was
The
only-
first crunch was funny.
Alrighty.
All right, peace
Yeah,
out.
eyes and ears. Love you guys.
Yep, keep
Thanks
pushing.
again. Keep pushing and one love.
Keep pushing and one love from Four Bad Eyes.